so the food looked really good. I was super late because my flight had got there like just a few moments before, but yeah, they...
MG. Can we give it up for MG? We sat down with MG. We went to New York, right? When you want something, you gotta go get it. That's a lesson right there. We went to New York. We said bigger podcast twice, has over 300,000 views for her catalog on YouTube alone. She's been honored by Connected Investor as being the Investor of the Year for 2022. But not only that, her real estate portfolio, she's flipped over 100 properties here in the city of Detroit, personally holding over 30 properties in her portfolio for over $2 million in the city of Detroit.
This is awesome. This is awesome. We can sit down now.
In real estate.
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you for having me, guys. I am super excited to be in my home city, right? Because all the accolades I've achieved is typically out of state and from people that aren't really here. So I'm super excited to be here. So my name is Ashely Hamilton. Well, my name is really Ashely B. Jordan. I'm not gonna lie, but I'll go by Ashely Hamilton. Fast forward for the next 8 years until until I turned 30, I bought 10 doors free and clear in my city of Detroit.
Okay, y'all, so I'm sorry about the blurring and the circumstances. Of course, there's a crowd, but Ashely Hamilton, she is Detroit raised, has a very inspiring story, multimillionaire investor. Amazing.
Earn your leisure. Please give Mr. Matthew Garland, MG, the mortgage guy, a round of applause. With a deep reverence. Yes. Yeah. One more time for MG. In Detroit, man, what's good? How you feeling? You know, I woke up this morning. I'm alive and blessed. Yeah, you popped around the city yesterday, right? We outside. Yeah. You outside tonight? Where we at tonight? 1942 for everybody. What we doing? It's the equal way. Yeah, you know what I have today. So you fast forward to, I'll say 2016, 2017. And then I just started seeing this white boy on my feed all the time. Gary V. I know who Gary V is? I'm a Virgo, right? So, big Virgo energy in the building. So, August, I believe 2017, is when one day I saw a clip of Gary V on Instagram. And I said, you know what, let me go to this guy's YouTube channel. And I swear to y'all, I binge watched this guy's YouTube channel for 30 days. Like, day and night. Because I was in a rut at this time. Like, when you're in business and you're doing something every single day, all day long, it becomes like routine. I got bored, right? And I was like, damn, this sucks. Like, what can I do to really have fun with this again? And when I discovered Gary V and I binge watched him, like literally I'm watching this like Law and Order reruns, like all day long, all night long. And I said, and we didn't know what we was gonna do with the footage. I said, let's do another one next week. I said, this time, Toots, make one of those videos like you did for Light's wedding, just showing like the highlights. So we did that video, and this video to this day I think is probably like so sick to me because it's like one of my babies now, right? This video took off. And I was like, damn, I wasn't even saying nothing. It was just a highlight reel, almost of the event, like a trailer. And people in my DMs, when's the next one? When's the next one? It created FOMO, and I didn't even know it created FOMO because of that one video. So I said, son, we're gonna do another one next week. Now, mind you, I had these things back to back to back, no promotion, I don't care. Execution, that's the first lesson of this conversation. Execution, don't overthink shit. Get out your own way, just do it, right? So that's lesson number one if you're paying attention, right? So the next one we did, I said, this time, set up a camera, forget the highlight thing. Set up a camera of me talking so that way we can chop this up Gary V style and get those videos. So we did that, and it was all education stuff. I wasn't selling nothing, I was just giving information to the real estate agents. And I started posting those videos, and those videos started going crazy. And I'm like, oh, that's what it is. People want education, they don't want to be sold. But I still didn't get it. So now, at this moment, I'm still thinking like a loan officer. I'm getting leads, I'm happy and picking shit. He's like, Took's like, keep going. I'm like, nah, I got mad leads, I gotta work, bro. This is when I'm still behind the laptop. You know how we all do. I got things to do, I ain't got time for the social media crap. I got leads now, right? It serves its purpose.
We know.
Yeah, we know that. Yeah, and I'll be on these guys like, what are you doing, bro? Post, right? But that was 2018, and I didn't realize that was preparing me for something so much greater, and I did not have no clue. So now, mind you, I'm posting these educational clips on my page, this, that, and the third. Now, around the same time, I started seeing DJ Envy. Now, I'm from Queens, Envy's from Queens, but I didn't know her from a can of paint, right? Just to keep it real, we're from the same neighborhood, essentially know the same people, but I never knew him. Envy's always been a celebrity since we're the same age group, but he's always been DJ Envy, right? So I started seeing him having these seminars with Caesar, Flipping New Jersey. So one day, I just commented, yo, bro, I love what you're doing with your platform, this, that, and the third, push the culture forward, #QGTM, Queens get the money. Right, that's a Queens name. So he saw that, he liked it. And I said, oh shit, DJ Envy liked that shit. So like a couple days later, he posted another real estate thing, I did the same thing. So I liked it again. So wait a minute, hold on. There's gotta be some social media person liking these comments. So another day went by, he posted more real estate, I did the same thing. He liked it a third time. I said, oh hell no. I'm gonna slide in this man's DM, pause. So I slid in this man's DM, pause, and I basically copy and paste the same message, and then he responded literally right away. Now, mind you, at this time, I'm tripping. I'm like, this cannot be DJ Envy from the Breakfast Club responding to little old MG. I probably had 1,600 people on my page. And lo and behold, it was him. So I said, look, do you have any sponsorship opportunities for any upcoming seminars? He said, oh, by the way, we do. Now, this is probably like October-ish, right, of 2018. No, going into November. It's close to Halloween, I remember this. So I said, all right, bet. He said, we got one coming up in Jersey, like in 2 weeks. Do you want to sponsor that? It's going to be $3,000. First he told me $2,000. He hustled me. First he told me $2,000. Then a couple days later he said $3,000. I said, this nigga, man. But I said,
bait switch.
yeah, he basically bait switched me, right? So I said, nah, I'm good. I'm not going to do this one. Let me know what you're doing in 2019. I want to be a part of it. So they had the seminar in Jersey on December 9th, 2018. Literally that night, he posted a flyer. So they're going to be in Queens, January 27th, 2019. Now, at this time, I got my post notifications on, right? And I saw it immediately. So I'm writing his DMs like, yo, bro, I told you I wanted to sponsor for 2019, and this is in the hometown, Queens, bro. Like, what's good, bro? But we get the money together. What's up? He was like, damn, you quick. Like, I was going to hit you tomorrow. But yeah, if you down, like, come on, you can sponsor 3K. I was like, back, send me an invoice. Now, mind you, this is Christmas time. And I'm like, what the f did I get myself? So I was happy as hell that it took him 3.5 weeks to get me the invoice. Literally 3.5 weeks. I didn't get that invoice till a couple days after Christmas. And every day, yo, it's the invoice. Now I'm talking my shit now. So I'm in his joint, and he's like, yo, I like you, bro, Because I'm like, yo, you want me to do 12 days of Christmas in my house with this 3K? Because, you know, if you follow Emmy, he's always buying like all these gifts, 12 days of Christmas is crazy. And I'm like, yo, bro, I'll spend this 3K myself with my family. It goes a long way in my household. Like, I'm trying to spend it with you. What we doing? Like, success above speed. Lesson 2. Because if I was broke, I could have spent that money and then he would have lost the sponsorship, right? So that was a lesson for him. Like, yo, you got the money on the line. You got to go take that money, you know? But lo and behold, invoice, I sent it to my accounting team, and they paid it, and I didn't even know. So January 3rd, this guy hits me up, 2019, Happy New Year, blah, blah, blah. He was like, yo, I need a caption for you. I'm like, a caption? What is this dude talking about, a caption? I had no clue that invoice was paid. He was like, I was like, yo, you got the check? You got the wire? He says, give me a minute. He's like, yeah, we got it. He said, matter of fact, give me your phone number. Let's talk. So the first conversation, I'm on the phone with DJ Envy. Now I'm gonna be real with y'all, we in Detroit, this shit is legal out here. I'm smoking a blunt. I'm chilling in my car, smoking a blunt, wake and bake style. And I'm talking to Envy. And Gia's in the background yelling at him, telling him to go get a bacon, egg, and cheese from the store. I'm like, this is classic right now. This is why the kids in the background, like this was the most classic conversation ever in my life to this day. Because I'm like, yo, I can't believe I'm hearing what I'm hearing right now. And I'm talking to DJ Envy. So we talked for like 45 minutes, he told me his goals. Now mind you, I know in that 3-week time frame, I know people who are tight with him, and I help all these people do loans. And I help their family. So now I'm hitting them up during this time, like, yo, hit your man up. I need your advice. You owe me a favor. So now he's like, yo, several of my people been hitting me up over the holidays talking about how you help the community, you help them out. Big guess. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm not going to nobody's podcast. I've never been to a podcast before. I said, all right, cool. Since you're going to do my show, I'll do your podcast. So now the first 8 episodes were just Rashad and Troy. And when I started watching it, I said, these brothers are different. They talking about stuff that I never really understood, and they breaking this down in terms that I could retain it in a way that I never thought I could retain it. So then he says, yo, you ready? Now mind you, I'm on tour with DJ Envy too at the same time. I said, all right, bet. I'll do the podcast when I come back from the Miami show. He was like, all right, bet. Watch episode 11 first, because this is how the format's going to be of yours. So episode 11 to this day on Early Leisure, if you have not watched that episode, please do yourself a favor and go watch the episode. Derek Falcon from Homemade, he just opened up Cloudy Donuts. It's a vegan donut spot in Brooklyn, which is absolutely phenomenal. This guy is a certified nut. Certified nut, straight from the hoods, Baltimore, ex-drug dealer, straight out of jail, opened up Homemade, a brunch service, like yo, and he's making bank. But how he was breaking down his plan of how he did everything, I said, you want me to follow this dude? I said, you out your mind, bro. Don't put me behind him, pause. Like, I can't. He's talking this talk. He's like, nah, you'll be all right. I'm like, all right. So I'm like, all right, bet. So I get on the pod, I have no clue what I'm doing. I'm nervous as hell. Never did a podcast before the day of my life. They had these 3 segments that they wanted me to talk about. I said, don't ask me no questions because I just want to answer the questions. Naturally, I like to freestyle everything I do. Like, I never know what I'm talking about. FYI. So, but even today, I don't know what I'm talking about. So, we had the segments, and we did it, and I was like, man, this sucked. So I'm a Virgo, so I'm hard on myself for everything I do. Everything I do sucks to me, and I just want to be better. So I'm in the car going home, and I called them, I'm like, yo, bro, can we delete this? Like, I'm like, I don't like this. Like, I don't think I did good. I could have did better. Maybe I could have worn a different outfit. I don't know. It was like, yo, bro, sure, you were great. I'm telling you, we're going to put this out next week. I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, y'all about to embarrass me. Like, this sucks. I'm like, well, this is a little podcast. Ain't nobody going to see this shit anyway, right? So that's what in my head. Ain't nobody going to watch this shit. There you go. That episode went out. That was the first episode that brought them in the top 10 on Apple. It brought them to number 8. Episode 12 is my first episode. It brought them to number 8 on the charts. And we have videos that did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 million views of clips. This joint went super viral. I said, Lord have mercy, what the hell is going on here? Off a podcast of information I think people already know. And then that's when that taught me that people don't know shit. Like really, they don't know it.
We got a lot of people, including us sometimes, that are in our own head. You said, you ain't post today, shame on you. If you were to boil that whole story that you just gave, when you were in your own head, if you were just to boil that down in a couple words of advice for the people that are still in their own heads after even listening to that, what would you say?
Get out your own way, man. It's like, look, content is king. Right? Media is the most important thing in this world. Media elects presidents, starts wars. It changes the whole trajectory of everything. It brainwashes us. It makes us go out and shop and spend money we don't have. It's media. So if you're not putting out content, how do you expect to be in business? I don't care if you're an investor. I don't care if you're a realtor, a loan officer. How do you expect to be in front of people? We're going to continue to cold call and knock on doors and send mailers. Look, I get mailers all the time. I'm not looking at that shit. I send email campaigns and I get them all the time. I'm not looking at nobody's emails. If I put in certain emails that I know that's my junk email. So when I subscribe to anything, I'm not looking at that folder until Google tells me, yo, your inbox is full. You know what I'm saying? Then I gotta go delete everything. But media runs everything we do. I'm not a content creator, I'm a media company. There's a big difference. I'm a financial journalist. I just report on real estate. Right? Everybody in here is a financial journalist. You report on real estate. So, and this is our approach. If you really pay attention to Shadi, EYL, Trap, Ian, what do you see us doing every day, all day? Reporting the news, talking about the markets, talking about real estate. We are CNBC, we are CNN. That's our approach. And this breakfast I'm posting, lunch I'm posting, dinner I'm posting. And if I'm promoting something, it might be breakfast, brunch, snack, you know?